friends, I want to give you slight explanation like this. See, the sequence in which we did the previous question was, first of all, we made the computation of the existing EBIT. Then we made the computation of number of equity shares to be issued. Then we made the computation of the existing debentures. This is to be issued. Fourth, we made the computation of the capital employed. Then fifth, I think that's we found the return on investment or return on capital employed. Sixth, we made the calculation of the EBIT. Seventh, we made the calculation of EPS, and of course after that we took a decision. Now, number of times I come across to certain questions like this, that sir, is it mandatory to follow this sequence only for doing answer? Giving reply to that kind of normally asked question to me. Friends, it is not mandatory. However, we can understand something like this, that as far as these three working notes are concerned, for that, so you may change the order. You may compute the number of equity shares to be issued in case of equity financing. Then you may compute the existing debentures. Then you may compute the existing EBIT, capital employed. Like that, say, these are the things, say, for which you can still make some internal changes. However, as far as the later steps are concerned, before you make the calculation of the EPS, you have to find the revised EBIT 4,76,000. And if at all you do not prepare the revised EBIT working note is also acceptable. Just in that case, you have to show in the table how that 4,76,000 is found. So this is what we understand is voluntary. Okay. As far as the return on capital, that is return on investment is concerned, that is of course required to be found before we start calculating the EPS. So as a student, you should be having say some faint idea that say how you should be proceeding for the answer. Like you want the return on investment answer, so you need to make the computation of the existing EBIT. You make the computation of the capital employed. For capital employed, you want the debentures information. So calculating the debentures, calculating the capital employed, calculating the return on investment, this is something that you are required to do before you start with the further answer. Calculating the number of shares to be issued in case of the equity financing is not something which is very important. But this is what's the way you should have done answer.